Well done.
Thank you.
Really good.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna
Welcome to East Grinstead Hockey TV and our second live stream of today's Premier League setup. And you can see on your screen Brooklands, Manchester University warming up on the left-hand side, and East Grinstead playing in all white on the right-hand side. For those that didn't see, earlier in the day, just finished actually, East Grinstead women finished a 3-3 draw with Surbiton. Surbiton went perhaps 3 goals up. I think they went 2-0 up in the first quarter, and then I think the second quarter, the third quarter, both teams scored, and then EG scored a couple of goals in the final quarter. And the goal scorer for East Grinstead was Bieber Mills. So good, they named her thrice. That was a penalty stroke and 2 short corners. I think the East Grinstead women grew into the game and played better and better as the game went on. Surbiton were formidable throughout, but it was a great game to watch, perhaps a bit too exciting. Just confirmation of today's game: home team East Grinstead and visiting team Brooklands, Manchester University. Shout out to any Brooklands members or supporters who are watching the live stream. Delighted to have you on here with us. Do give us a like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, then you can join the chat. We'd love to get your comments during the game. But most of all, give us your feedback. Tell us what we can improve. Let's just have a look at the squad. So the first thing to look at is the men's East Grinstead squad with Ollie Smart in goal. New signing Brad Reed at the back alongside Daniel Faulkner and Simon Faulkner. Joe Farmer returns to EG after graduating from universities. Joe Roberts, apologies for the spelling. Another new signing, Sam Knight, in his third season with East Grinstead, scored a great goal last weekend against Beeston away. Fergus Jackson, no relation to Wesley Jackson, but a really lovely player, joined us from Sevenoaks during the summer. Josh Barrett, really nice find as well, playing really nice hockey. John T. Elms from New Zealand also just joined the team and scored a hat-trick last weekend. Ollie Baxter, another recent joiner. James Smith, having returned to EG after a year away. I've mentioned Simon Faulkner, who's now handed the captaincy over to his brother Daniel. Malachi Hayes, a graduate of the East Grinstead Talent Academy. Really great to see that. Kurt Lovett and Steve Perry. I'm not 100% certain if Dylan Holland is in the lineup, so apologies, I haven't counted up the number, but we're still smoothing out our processes as we get into the season. From an away squad perspective, I'm pretty certain that the numbers here are not the correct numbers because they're perfectly sequential going from 1 to 16. And apologies if there are any spelling mistakes, but Marshall, Cuttle, Fernandez, Flanagan, we've probably all heard of Flanagan, that's a famous name linked to Brooklands. Brown, Wallace, Sutcliffe, Hale, Mavimbi, Aidan Carries, we've seen many times down here coaching with women's teams against us and so on. And Rusbridge, Davis, Lang, Patham, Mentor and Baxendale. So great lineup there. We're aware that Brooklands' recent game against Southgate was cancelled partway through due to rain. We're fully familiar with that experience, having had that circumstance ourselves with Reading a couple of seasons ago. So I hope that doesn't cause too much disruption to Brooklands' schedule as they go through the season. And I've sworn not to give any name checks, but you know who you are, former chairman of Brooklands, hockey friend. Would have loved to have seen you down here. Shame you can't be here today, but I hope you enjoy the coverage. Just ahead of the beginning of the game, we would just like to make sure that our viewers are aware we'll be doing a minute's silence to honour the life of Timur Abdullah, a member of our club who passed away 8 days ago now. We'll say a little bit more about Timur when the minute silence comes up on the screen, but obviously difficult times in sports community clubs like we all belong to through the hockey family, so we will just spend a moment to recognise his amazing contribution, not just to us, but he was also well-known member of Crawley Hockey Club, Horsham Hockey Club, and I believe Mid Sussex as well. So whilst he spent his last few years with us, we together have all felt the sadness of his loss. wait for the commencement, let's just switch across to a short advert. Teams look like they're getting ready to move to the benches. Ball Patrol and mascots all lining up behind the dugouts. Smart there with his big red pads, with his back to the pitch, just talking to Simon Faulkner. Physio Angie Holst administering the magic spray to different parts of Simon Faulkner's body. Most likely it's heavily strapped up. There are 4 chairs in front of the technical official space. Wonder if that means he's expecting a lot of cards today. To plan ahead, but slightly worrying if that is part of the plan. Like to comment, you can do so once you've subscribed. And here come the boys walking out. So the team is now observing a minute's silence in memory of Timur Abdullah, who you can see on your screen right now. Timur joined EG in 2017 after stints at Crawley, Horsham and we believe Mid-Sussex. In 2022 he became the men's third team captain, and in that season, 2023 season, he became the men's club top goal scorer for that year. He was an active Back to Hockey member, and also in his role as third team captain was a really powerful coach and mentor to some of the younger emerging players in the club. And I think it's fair to say many of them have found this last period of time challenging. He worked really closely with Wesley Jackson and the team as a video analyst for the men's first team, and he also supported the women's first team up in Derby at all of the indoor competitions, helping with their video analysis as well. So Timur is a great loss for hockey. Brooklands putting in those last few yards of sprints before the game to get that heart rate up, and goalkeeper just making the final adjustments. Ball patrol team walking off the pitch, ready to dispatch the remaining youngsters, and you can see the flares as well. We are off in our first home game of the Men's Premier League season. EG men having had 2 away games to begin the season, one at Hampton and Westminster, which ended in a 5-2 loss, and one at Beeston, which ended in a 5-3 win. By Josh Barrett, or Jab. To the above and to the left of him, Fergus Jackson, number 6. Bit of a battle here with Ollie Smart trying not to sit on the ball. Did well to keep moving back out of the way, but conceded a short corner. Difficult for Ollie Smart to get out of the way there. Really nice save there by Ollie Smart, who punches the air with delight, and the boys bring the ball away. Nice pass in pitch by Fergus Jackson, finds Josh Barrett. Josh is going to look for that ball inside, and you can see the guys hunting in packs really nicely there. Play here by Brooklands as they play the ball around the pitch, trying to maintain that possession, convert that initial pressure into an opportunity. Sam Knight, number 8, just come onto the pitch. By Sam Knight there and Josh Barrett. That looked like an attempted deflection into the goal there by, I think, Sam Knight, but it hasn't been given. It's a long corner to East Grinstead. Player number 22, and unsurprisingly came out of retirement in order to play some hockey this season. Doing rather well. Have an opportunity here to play the ball out, but EG's got quite a high and quite an aggressive press. There's Josh Barrett there on the bottom of your picture, and then comes Ross to try and see if he can snuffle that. 22 against 22. As for Brooklands on the ball, playing the ball forwards, but unfortunately can't find his right winger. Shout there from the crowd, and here I think there's the goal from Brooklands. You that goal, if you just bear with us. Here comes the replay, and you can see that ball's just come in there, and nice reverse stick finish, beautifully done by Brooklands actually. Brad Reed and Ollie Smart on the goal line couldn't do anything about that. Nice work, producer. So we have a special guest here. Would you like to say your name?
Hi guys, I'm Emily Kilner.
Where are you from, Emily?
Well, I'm here today with England Hockey. We are starting a new thing this season where we're going around to a different club every weekend, and we're doing a bit of pitch side reporting, a bit of a roundup during the week, and trying to get a real feel of what happens on match days at different clubs.
And what happens on match day at East Grinstead?
It's fantastic. Look, we are in the studio. This is such a hidden gem.
We're making you famous, Emily. We can't take the action away from the video too much, but at least people will know who's behind the camera, right?
They will, and you know what I've loved? It's been loud and it's been noisy, but up in those vets, I mean, I'm not like any of them on the microphone, but
Quite right too.
getting the atmosphere of, you know, what it actually means to be a supporter here, as well as somebody out there on the pitch, is really special. Saw the shirts getting given earlier for the dead.
Betty,
Yeah,
yes,
that was
fantastic. I think Betty's 130 years old, so she's a club stall, and it's a real important part of the setup that Wesley has going there, that she hands out the shirts to the new players, and of course quite a few today.
I think there are about 4 that got their shirts it's been lovely. Everyone's been super accommodating. Captains, coaches, you guys in here as well. It's a really impressive setup, and it's been really cool attending East Grinstead for not one but two games today.
Excellent. Well, we would love to entertain you more. But you can watch the game here in the warm and the dry.
I was going to say it's really nice.
The only thing we don't have in here is a mini bar, obviously, because that would be irresponsible. But we'll be joining the faithful after the game. Hopefully we'll get something out of this match as well. But it's been fabulous to see you here, and now you're famous.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Corner for Brooklands, and hope the little interlude was fun. Emily from England Hockey doing her visits to the different clubs. I think she was at Surbiton last weekend, and we were just giving her an opportunity to warm up inside the studio before she goes back out to tangle with the faithful. I think Ollie Smart. Difficult to tell. Might have a replay, not sure. But Ross Stott tries to bring it out and finds a foot. Canny little piece of play there, and Kurt Lovett comes out and brings the ball out to Josh Barrett on the right hand side. John Tian was very high up there. Try and look at that corner. So, yeah, it was a combination of Brad and Ollie, and a really nice play by Ross Stott to take it out of the danger area as well. To the live action with Ross on the floor, and an attempt to find John Tielms, but he actually finds an opposition stick. Some quite young players in this Brooklands side. Looks like there's some positive talent heading for the Brooklands team of the future. Played the ball nicely around the backside. Daniel Faulkner bringing the ball forwards here. Tries to play a slider, and on this occasion, no, it looks like Kurt has won a free hit just outside the circle. But that has been, that's the end of the first quarter. EG 2 balls on the pitch, so they'll have to pick whichever one is the roundest and use that one for the 16-yard hit. Brad Reed rings the ball out, finds Simon Faulkner. Yeah, come in. Do you wanna be interviewed? We've just come and sit here. This is my side camera. Hello. Have a seat. Just seriously sit there. Trust me. You do trust me, don't you? Right, I haven't got.
What am I doing? I don't know.
Just sit there.
Yeah. I'm in. What am I doing? This is absolutely insane. Oh no.
Giselle, what do you think about today's game?
Pretty good game. Frustrating for us.
Was it a game of 4 quarters? Would you say that?
Literally was. Yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
a game of Beaver scoring 3 goals.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. I think, I did speak to her mother afterwards and said I asked her if she could pop another one out before the end of the season, but that's not going to happen. So, how's life with you? You enjoying hockey?
I am.
Yeah?
Yes. This was my first actual pre-season in 17 years or something. That's absolutely mental. And now I'm training twice a week for the club. Playing
Fantastic.
weekends, so yes.
Very good.
Great fun.
Well, I'm being called by technical support, so we'll go back to the game, and nice to see you.
And you.
James Smith unfortunately can't make it count there, but really surging one into the circle. Another turnover there, and now the ball with Brooklands up their left-hand side. Ball goes out of play. In fact, it goes out of the pitch. EG chuck another aerial. Play from out of defence by Brooklands, but right defender number 4 just can't get control of the ball, and luckily he's able to retain possession for his team. Simon Faulkner passes the ball out to his brother, looking for an opportunity to play the ball forwards, finds Fergus Jackson in lovely position in the inside right channel. Fergus not holding onto the ball tightly enough, and was a bit too loose on that play there, but I suspect he'll learn that pretty quickly. Big aerial from Brooklands. Number 2 can't bring it down, but there was a threatening position there for them. Faulkner plays it carefully up the left-hand side to Josh Barrett. Josh can't quite control that. Josh had a fantastic game last week against Beeston. Hayes there, number 20, chasing back. Brad Reed gets in the way and follows Malachi up the pitch to give him a little bit of support. Brad using his experience there to draw the foul. Triple foul, I would have said. And spray the ball across. Kurt Lovett looking to bring the ball out of that defensive area. Haven't seen enough of John T. Elms yet. We're looking forward to seeing him in action in his first EG home game. Certainly burst onto the scene last weekend. I think his first game away at Hampstead probably was a little bit rusty with the jet lag, but certainly last week looked like a real live wire. Here bringing the ball away, and turnover from, well, not a turnover, free hit for Brooklands. T. Elms dropped very deep here inside his own 25, number 9. Sneaking up the left-hand side here. Long cross-field pass. Use of the pivot here is big aerial coming. into the circle there, but EG can't take advantage of that territorial advantage. Scrambled away for a 16 by Brooklands. You can see the Brooklands forward rushing up for an overlap, looking to receive that aerial. Brad brings the ball up, throwing a monster aerial. That one might be too big. Well, he's landed that. And what a fantastic goal. Very interesting to have a look at that from a couple of different angles. What a lovely aerial by Brad Reed. Really pinpointed where to land that aerial. Can't bring you the replay of that goal, but we will be able to clip it and post it out after the fact. Use of the floodlights on the white shirts is certainly affecting our cameras. We might have to make some adjustments for that for a future live stream. Kurt Lovett plays the ball out to Fergus Jackson. Jackson looking to bring it into the circle. I'm not sure who to. Steve Perry had a chance there. Difficult to really have a shot from that position, but Bieber.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a half-time interview.
Awesome. Now, I got a couple of questions for you about the game. Got better as you went on, which was a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Hi, Bieber.
Hey, Simon.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a half-time interview.
Are you? Have you done a half-time interview before?
I have not, no.
This is excellent. Okay, very good. Now, got to ask you a couple of questions about the game. And first question is, you had a drag flick early in the game, pulled it a bit to the left.
Yeah.
Talk me through that one.
So, well, I knew that I was going bottom left, and then I think the game slightly left, so it just put me off a little bit. And
So it wasn't your fault.
well, no, it is my fault as well, definitely. But
Okay. Like the stroke, really good. Obviously, the one at Hampstead, probably you were wanted to put that one behind. Yeah, very good. The other two, happy with those?
Yeah, no, happy with those as well. The stroke scared me a little bit because I think she got a glove or a foot to it, so was a little bit scared with that. But yeah, the other two were good drag flicks, so I was happy with those.
Brilliant. And overall, the game, you guys got better and better throughout the game, right?
Yeah, I think starting how we did, them scoring, I think the first minute was tough.
Standard though.
Yeah, standard. It is hard to get your head back in the game after that, but then to go 3-0 down and for us to keep fighting and get back and draw the game 3-3 just shows how much we wanted it. And yeah, I think it's a good draw to take into the next few games.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed the third quarter. You could see at that point the team was starting to play nice hockey, so
Yeah.
good stuff. So what's going on outside?
I think it's 1-1 at the moment, which should be a good game between EG and Brooklands. Hopefully
Yeah.
some more goals will be put in the net.
Very good. Well, we'll let you get back to your mates, and we will come back to see what's going on outside. And that is Daniel and the team having their half-time talk. See you later.
See you later.
We're off in the second half. Fergus Jackson looking to carry the ball away, but the umpire wants to pull it back. Apologies for the delay in bringing up the time on the scoreboard. Probably doing too many things at once here. Brooklands playing the aerials this time. Ball in the circle with Aidan Kaz. Canny player wins another corner. To Castle's Aidan Kaz on the left, I think. So if I would bet it's going to the left hand Castle. I don't think that's Aidan. Not sure where he is. Long corner. I have a feeling that hit the body of Simon Faulkner. Most things do, but it went unnoticed by the umpire, and he thinks it was saved by his stick. And we might be able to look at that later. I'm not sure. Have a look at that Simon Faulkner save, and as you will see, because we're going to rock this back and forth frame by frame, you're going to find out that it was actually a stick. Here we go. Here's the injection, and look at this stick save by Simon Faulkner. What a piece of skill. And he just calmly puts his stuff down and gets on with the game. That's a professional. So I think this is John T. Elms to take this one. And great save by the Brooklands keeper. Also the follow-up, we couldn't get that into the right place. Aggressive tackling there by Simon. We're going to have a replay of that corner in a minute. It's end-to-end stuff here. You want to do it? I'm going Mars bar, no one else is. All four strings disconnected. So, but the bird dog was powered up to 2 lights, right? Yeah. It's got power. Another excellent save by the Brooklands goalkeeper. Another great save by the Brooklands goalkeeper. Just going to take a look at this great save by the Brooklands keeper here. We're going to just roll it forwards. Look at that. What a nice save. But it does look to me as though it goes a little bit high on the way out from the save. So I'm just wondering if that's really... should that have been a short corner? VAR? Don't know. Sam's mum from Scotland. Hope it's less windy up there than it is here. Those of you watching online, thank you very much for watching our live stream. If you can find it within yourselves to press the like button and maybe even subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. And if you've got even more energy left, if you hit the bell button, you get the alerts, that'd be great. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button. It doesn't cost you anything. And just gives us a little sense of appreciation and a little warm glow on these winter nights. Thank you. That takes us to 4 likes. We normally like to get to 20. Thank you very much. Another amazing save by the Brooklands goalkeeper. It's a quick replay. Joe Farmer injection, and yeah, probably the right height for him to get to. Probably should have scored there. Bit of a free for all, bit random. Maybe we might look at the replay from above or something. Have a quick look at that one. It's this one here where John T gets the ball and he's just swept a bit too early. Thank you so much for the likes. We really, really appreciate it. Hi, Haywards Heath Cricket Club. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I thought we'd tagged this as hockey effectively, but if you like what you're watching, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lovely long pass there to very, very high John T. Oh, now that you could tell that's exactly what he was trying to do the whole time. Number 9, John T. Elms. Let's see how he comes into the circle here, and then he's just pulled that as probably 5 or 6 centimeters too far to the right. Actually, it's a little bit wider than that, a foot. Third quarter, 1-1. Quick turnaround, and then last quarter. final quarter. Can Brooklands go home with 3 points, or can EG build a little bit more advantage and take the points? By Ollie Smart there. We love you, Haywards Heath Cricket Club. Thank you for your support. Send us the details of your live stream and we'll watch yours as well. That has to be a replay moment. I'm just paraphrasing my producer, director. Well, let's see what happens here. Play to the top of the circle, and then, oh my goodness, that was a Brad Reed super save. That is definitely one for the scrapbooks. Brooklands looking to recycle this. Good passage of possession by them. Aiden here with the ball with his yellow shoes. Difficult customer. Brooklands definitely won the points. You can see there's a level of urgency about them here. Free hit to Brooklands. They get into the circle. They are definitely battling for something here, but it's a free hit out for EG. Minutes remaining. That's still plenty of time for one of these teams to break the deadlock. Ball goes behind for I'm not sure actually. I think that could be a long corner for Bowden. Brooklands. Do apologise. Have an opportunity to bring the ball out.
If we can go back and clip that bit where James Smith does the 2 jabs, and it's about 30 seconds ago. Don't worry then, let's just leave it with where we are, because we'll get the corner. Yeah, this is it. That's it. That's the bit there. Is it?
Yeah, so he beats the first man, and then he jabs it. No, he jabs it, and then he gets tackled, but he wins the corner. That sequence, back, right, from here. But no, because it's a corner.
Oh, I'll have to.
Quick, okay. Too late.
Dump it.
John T. Elms and Daniel Faulkner lined up for this. Mistrapped. Now EG is going to have to get back very rapidly to cover this counter attack from Brooklands. It's amazing how defence turns into attack so quickly. Ollie Smart defending his near post, swats the ball away, but it's now a long corner for Brooklands. with the ball, looks long for Malachi Hayes up front. Malachi, yeah, number 20. Love it. Little bit of gaming going on there, picking up the ball. Smith, number 7, moving across, shuffle with the press. By doing the same, he's going to come in and try to close the guy down, number 8. Does so really well. Free hit for Brooklands. Good work by Malachi. Jonty comes back on. Big aerial questions from the Brooklands team. Not as we've discussed with our replay of the aerials. I have absolutely no idea how that rule works, and I don't have the patience to read the rule book. So we'll just do the VAR thing every so often and make a decision amongst ourselves. Jonty, personally, I'd prefer to see him on the end of those rather than delivering them. Working hard for the team, as they all are. Rostock working back hard there. Working back hard. Kurt's coming back. The team trying to get behind the ball. Right. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Very difficult. Oh, very good last second save by the Brooklands players. Just deflected the ball wide. Have a look at that. But let's just let this play run through. Now let's play that back and see what happened there. Oof. Jonty's attempt again from a different angle behind the goal. Here he comes, just looking to enter the circle here, and he's done his little spin, and he's got it. That last defender saved that goal by 3 or 4 inches. Number 5, Brooklands, number 5. Very, very good save. Brad Reed on the ball again, sprays the ball out nice and wide to left-hand side of defence. Jackson hugging the byline. Fergus Jackson tumbled off the ball there, gets the ball back from Kurt Lovett, plays the ball across, and it's going to be a sideline hit in for Brooklands. In less than 2 minutes, I would say. You got 2 minutes 17 seconds on your screen. I think that we were 15 seconds delayed in putting the clock up. I'm told we started this one spot on, so let's see. Yeah, we got all the other ones wrong, but not this one. Great chance there for Brooklands. Slightly wide. I'm not sure whether that's because he pulled it wide or the defender's attention. We might be able to have a look at that. Okay, let's see what the Brooklands defender did here. The yellow shoes. Great control there. Spin round. And I think that he pulled it wide. The big aerial for Brooklands, and not sure if that was a save or just a wild hit. Seconds left. He plays a ball out to Ross Stott, but Ross can't get it under control. Somehow it's a long corner for East Grinstead. Steve Perry picks it up, plays it back to Fergus Jackson. Daniel Faulkner. Over it comes to Brad Reed. Brad Reed brings it inside. We're going to play it back across, I think. He's coming out to Fergus, is it? No. Going to Brad Reed. Brad plays it inside to Kurt. Very distinctive way of playing, and draws the foul and wins the short corner. I think Kurt would have been playing for that through, and carrying the ball a long way out in front of himself. Runs very low to the ground. Our clock's time is up, and this is the moment for the corner team to do their business. No time left, guys. You got us to 16 likes. Come on, you just need 4 more. 4 of you can press the like button. I know you can do it. It's probably like moving your forefinger about 1/4 of a millimeter and then pressing the screen of your iPhone. Come on, I know you can do it. 10 players from EG around the circle. That tells me it's the time is up. Got John Tielms and Daniel Faulkner at the top of the circle. Goes to Daniel, and then it's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper, and they all ran to John T, but Daniel played it in the bottom left. Let's see that from the other angle. Again, Joe Farmer injection. Daniel, and the deflection from Joe Farmer just out of reach. Good work though from the team. Really nicely worked at the end. Unfortunate not to get the extra couple of points, but Brooklands will probably feel the trip was worth it, having got a point, and they will go home with some positivity in their step, and really good team spirit from both teams as they do their high fives.